Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Access 2G Grader concerned and sponsored. So open the Access chapter 2. So if you want to complete assignments or exam, you can contact on my WhatsApp link and email. If you want to complete my IT Lab course, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint and Microsoft Access, we can do online courses in accounting, math, stat, finance, economics, writing and other courses. So I will guarantee your 90 or 95 plus grade your assignment and your exam. So access 2G grader concerned and sponsored GO25 access chapter 2 grader 2G concerned and sponsored. Click the download the materials and download the all files and go to the downloads, open the word file and open the access file. So open the word file and open the access files. So assignment title is GO25 access chapter 2 grader 2G. Assignment title is GO25 access chapter 2 grader 2G. We move to the main project tab. So total step is 14. We move to the question number 1. So question number 1 is in start access, open the file student access 2G concern sponsor download with this project. So go to the access. I have already downloaded the access 2G concern sponsor. So question number 1 is complete and we move to the question number 2. So question number 2 is question number 2 is using the sponsor ID as the common field, create a one-to-many relationship between the sponsor table and concern table, enforce reflectional integrity and enable both calculate option and create the relationship report normal margin and save the its a3 relationship and close the all open object. So using the sponsor ID field in the common field and create the one-to-many relationship between the sponsors table and concern table. So go to the create tabs and next is sponsor ID common field, create the between the sponsor table and concern the table. So next is create the relationships. So go to the database tools and next is click the relations and open the concern table and open the sponsors table. So open the sponsors table and concern tables, concern table and sponsor table, and next is using the sponsor ID as the common field, create the one-to-many relationship between the sponsor and concern tables. So using the sponsor ID, so move and drag the sponsor ID, open the added relation dialog box and next is concern the table and enforce reflectional integrity and enable both calculate option. Enforce reflectional integrity and calculate. So next is sponsor and enable both calculate option and next is calculate, update the field and next is create a relationship report. So next is create the relationship report normal margin and save the a3 relationship, close the all open object and click the create and next is create the relationship report and click the relationship report and next is normal to margins and margin to normal. So next is save it is the a3 relationship, a3 relationships. So right click and save the the relationships, click OK. And next is close the all open object and click the close, save and close. So question number 2 is complete. We move to the question number 3. So question number 3 is in the last record of the sponsor table and change the sponsor ID 18 to sponsor 100 and then close the tables. The concerned table will automatically update. So in the last record of the sponsor table, open the sponsor table and in the last record of the sponsor tables, open the sponsor table and last record in the sponsor. So next is change the sponsor ID. So change the sponsor ID copy the sponsor ID and then close the table. The related record in the concerned table will automatically update. So copy the and change the last record and then close the table and the related view in the concerned table will automatically update. So right click, save and close the table. So question number 3 is complete. Now we move to the question number 4. So question number 4 is copy the concerned 1000 more query to create a new query. Name is April concerned query and redesign the query answer question what date, concerned name, concerned location and box description of the concerned between the sorted it in the ascending order, only date field and none the query. Close the query, saving the change to the query. So next is copy the concerned 100 or more query, concerned 1000 or more query and name the January April concerned query and redesign the query answer question what is the date and concerned name, concerned location and box office reception in the concerned between the 1 by 128 and 41328 sorted the seeding order only date field and run the query, close the query and save and change the query. So copy the concerned, right click and click the copy and paste. So new query is January April and concerned query and paste as January April and concerned query, click OK. So next is redesign the query to answer question what is the date and concerned name and concerned location and box office spends for a concerned between sorted ascending order only by date field and run the query. So right click and go to the design view and next is redesign the query option what is the date. So next is add the date and next is concerned name and concerned locations and box officer recipients. Add the concern name. So next is date concern name. So move and drag the date in the first. First is date and concern name, and second is concern name, and next is concern location, concern name and concern locations, concern location, and next is concern location and box office. So concern name and concern location and box office, concern name and concern location, and last is box office. So next is between the 1 by 1 28 and 4:30 28. So copy the date and next is copy the date and the date criteria. So select the date field and sorted the ascending order date field. So date field in the ascending order. So date field in the sort the ascending order in the date field, and run the query, close the query and saving the change to the query. So run the query, click the run the query. So run the query and file record display. And close the query and saving the change to query. So next is close the query and save the query. So right click, save and close the query. So question number 4 is complete, and we move to the question number 5. So question number 5 is create a query in a query design view. Base the concern the table, answer the question what is the date, concern name, concern location and box and concern location, and then box office have to amount greater than 1000, sorted it ascending order by date, and run the query, record and save the query. So create the query design in the view to concern the table answers. So concern the table and go to the create tabs, and next is query design. Double click the concern the table. So concern the table answer and question what is the date. So add the date, and next is concern name. So add the concern name, and next is concern locations. Add the concern location, and next is box office recipients, and last is box office recipient and box office recipients, and concern the location. So copy the criteria in the concern locations. So concern location in the criteria, concern location criteria, and next is concerned location criteria, and have that amount is the greater than 1000 sorted the seeding order by date field, and run the query, save the query, and then close the query. So next is box office recipient box office recipient box office recipient greater than 1000. 1000 greater than 1000, and sorted the seeding order by date. So by date field, so select the date field and sorted a seeding order, and the seeding order date in the seeding order, and run the query. So next is click the run the query. So for record display and next is save the query. So copy the query and right click the save and click OK. So question number 5 is complete. So question number 5 is complete, and we move to the question number 6. So question number 6 is create a query design. Create a query in query design view based in the both table. Answer the question: what is the sponsor name, concern name, and concern location? Sponsor name is the radio anywhere name for a concern name that and the festival sorted dates, a seeding order, and concern location. Run the query and save the query to the radio festival query, and then close the query. So create the query design. So right click, save and close. Go to the create tabs and go to the query groups and click the query designs. And next is query design view based on the both table. Answer the question: what is the sponsor name and concern name in the concern location? Sponsor name is the radio way in the concern name that and the festival sorted it through a seeding order by the concern location field, and run the query, save the query radio festival query, and then close the query. So open the concern table and sponsor table. So open the concerned and sponsors table, and next is sponsor name and concern location. So next is what is the sponsor name in the sponsor table. So add the sponsor name, and next is concern name in the concern tables, concern name in the concern table, and next is concern name in the concern, and last is concern location, So concern location for a sponsor name is that radio anywhere is the name, and concern name is the festival sorted the seeding order by concern location field, and run the query, save the query, and radio festival query, and then close the query. So next is sponsor name. So sponsor name is the criteria is radio, and next is anywhere name in the concern name is the end of the festival. End of the festival is the concern name. And next is sorted the ascending order concerned location field. So concerned to location field is the sorted in the ascending order. Sorted the ascending order by concerned location in the ascending order, and run the query to record display. So run the query, right click in the design view, like, and radio, radio and inverted commas. And next is click the festival, like festival, and multiply by festival, and console location, and click the run the query. So display the to record. And next is save the query, radio festival query. So copy the query, so display the to record, and right click, click the save, and click OK. So question number 6 is complete. So if you want to complete assignments or exam, you can contact on my WhatsApp link and email. If you want to complete my IT Lab course, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint and Microsoft Access, we can do online courses in accounting, math, stat, finance, economics, writing and other courses. So I will guarantee you a 90 or 95 plus grade your assignment and your exam. So I have done the assignments. Close the query and save, and close the database and submit for grading. So save the assignments and save as. Close the assignments and put the assignments. Access 2G grader, consult and sponsor. So upload the assignment and check the score. Access 2G grader, consult and sponsor, GO25. Access chapter 2 grader 2G consult and sponsors. Upload the files and submit for grading. Click open and click upload. So load the assignment and check the score. In Access 2G grader consult and sponsor. Click the continue. So you can see the current score is 93%. So if you want to complete assignments or exam, you can contact on my WhatsApp link and email. If you want to complete my IT Lab course, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint and Microsoft Access. We can do online courses with accounting, math, stat, finance, economics, writing, and other courses. So I will guarantee you a 90 or 95 plus grade your assignment and your exam. So you can see the current score is Access 2G Grader concerned sponsor is 93%.